And I'm just trying to get this a mama. That's what I want to hear from a mama.
How you doing? Mother. I exactly went through the same situation, but it wasn't with my kid's father.
Okay.
I experienced a relationship that I was dealing with this guy.
Okay.
He didn't like the fact that I had children.
Okay.
At the time, you know, after we dated or whatever, he had children of his own, and he took that into consideration and tried to, you know what I'm saying, play me against mine. So he did some things that wasn't normal for a man to do to a child.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just put it that way. You know, it was simply bad. So he went to jail. So basically, he was running from the police. So he took me and my son hostage and threatened me and told me he was gonna chop my body to pieces and send me back to my family dead. So I had to call the police and get him arrested. And with that arrest, it took all hell because I had to leave my household. It took all hell. I couldn't see my family, couldn't see nobody. I mean, people thought I was crazy, thought I was on drugs, and I ain't never used drugs a day in my life. But the thing about that is, you cannot get involved with, because you don't know what people's situations is. You don't know what their background is. You really don't know. You can't really do a background check on everybody, because some people background checks may come back that there's nothing wrong with them, but physically it is, mentally it is, you know, because there was something they experienced in their family or their household. So they take it out on other people, and that's what happened with me. But I understand what you're saying about the situation with the man. These women need to stop using these kids as pawns, and these men need to stop telling these women they're gonna kill them. You know what I'm saying? And all this and that. But it's mostly the women, and I'm a woman myself. I'm gonna speak for, because we all sometimes have smart mouths, and we don't like the fact that some people went on with their lives. Men and women do that. But the thing about that is, you cannot use children as pawns. I got a friend now. He going through a situation, and he lived in Minnesota, and the girl lived in New York. Now she's telling him, because he's in another relationship, he can't see his baby. So I feel like that's wrong. You know, and then this man in his right state of mind, because he's already lost a child before. So, you know, he's trying to fight for custody to see his baby. You know, and the girl is homeless, she on drugs. So it's a lot going on with people. You know, you just don't know. One thing you can do is keep a person in prayer and get away from the situation once you start seeing flags.
Wow. So I want to ask you a question, something that you said. Did it bring harm to your children or his children?
He brought harm to my child.
Okay,
yes,
that's what I'm.
He kept me hostage for a long time. I couldn't see my family. My mother passed away. I couldn't mourn over my mother. I went through a lot for a couple of years. And hell, I didn't know who to talk to, who to turn to, because he monitored everything I did. So he basically kept me as a prisoner in my own house. Until one day I broke loose and called my sister and told her what he did. And I was able to talk to the neighbors. I was scared the neighbors, because he got friendly with the neighbors, and they didn't even know who I was. They never even seen my son. So people then, when you tell people about your business, sometimes people throw stuff in your face. You understand what I'm saying? But my kid's father, he passed away mourning, did not knowing what the situation or the outcome was going to be. But the dude wound up going to jail. My kid's father didn't live to see this victory, but he went to jail. He did his time. And basically, I have to deal with this situation with my children every day. Sometimes I get back, talk with my kids, saying, you know, if you hadn't been with that man, you know, but I left my kid's father a long time ago, because he helped me raise those children. But when they got a certain age, when my daughter got 5, I decided to leave, and I had 4 other kids with him. So basically, you know what I'm saying, it was just time to go. Some people just don't grow up.
Can I
I'm
ask
from
you
Chicago.
Are you a grandmama now?
I'm a grandmother, 6 to be 7. And I love all my grandkids.
Do y'all hear that, young ladies? Now, sometimes, some conversations, I may speak to ladies, but it's more acceptable. It comes from a woman, you know, a woman.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you for saying this. And I'm going to say another thing, too. I want to throw something. Stop bringing these strange men around your children.
Around
you don't know nothing about them.
Exactly.
You thinking they're interested in you, and they're not interested in you.
And they're not interested. They looking at your kids. They looking at your kids, trying to find a way to get something out of you. They know they're draining energy.
Yeah. So be careful. You don't know what's in the hearts of these men and these people out here.
Exactly. Men's or women's, because you got some women that's so hateful, they'll do something to the kids. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't like the baby mamas. I had a lady that tried to do some things to me and turn my kids against me, because she was with my kid's father, and she didn't like me. But I've been knowing this lady, her mother, since they was children. And he wound up dating the daughter. He was friends with her brother. And he dated her. And what happened was, she started turning my kids against me. But at first, she didn't want him to see the kids. But when she saying that I went on with my life, then that's what she wanted him to see the kids. So then all of a sudden, take custody of your kids. My kids almost grown. How you gonna take custody of somebody? So when he passed away, she tells the people in the hospital, "Oh, I'm his wife." I said, "You're not his wife. My kids are still his power of attorney. You cannot do this." She got me escorted out of University of Chicago, baby, and I came all the way from out of town.
Wow.
And my kids couldn't even mourn their father. Yeah, this is crazy how people is. People just think that they can do what they want to do.
Yeah.
You know,
So
it's best to live right and live for God.
all right.
That's all you can do.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I hope this put something on somebody's mind, you know.
I hope so too.
Not dealing with a full deck no more. You don't know what a person going through.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Peace.